Let the countdown begin. End 2022 on a high note at Big O's year-end sale. Head to Big O for our best deals on tires, brakes, oil changes, and more from December 12th through January 8th. And right now, get a $70 Visa reward card or Visa virtual account after online submission on a set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Plus, get an additional $70 prepaid MasterCard on installation purchase of sets of 4 Michelin passenger or light truck tires. No resolutions here, just giant deals to get your car ready for the new year. But hurry, you only have a few days left to save. Go big at Big O during our incredible year-end sale, December 12th through January 8th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for terms and conditions. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coyote Den as we are here at the Holiday Classic Tournament. A little Merry Christmas 2 days after. It is what it is.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. It's hard to believe this is already second week of vacation. School starts again on Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, don't say it.
So, but hey, welcome to the Coyote Den again here in Roswell, New Mexico, as the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be taking on the Lovington Lady Wildcats in today's first round contest. Earlier in today's contest, we had Kirtland Central taking on Belen. Kirtland Central did defeat the Lady Eagles 66-35 in that first contest, and of course we're here in this 4 o'clock contest. No national anthem today. They're just going to go over starters. Just wish everybody happy holiday again, and what we're going to do right here is talk a little bit about the Lovington Lady Wildcats real quick, as they are currently 6-3 overall, and they are ranked 8th in the 4A classification and ranked 45th overall. Oh, okay. So I guess they're going to do the national anthem. We'll pause. All right, stand corrected as the national anthem was played. So, all right, going back to the information here with Lovington Wildcats, as we mentioned, they are 6-3 overall. They are ranked 45th overall in all classifications in the state of New Mexico, and then ranked 8th in the 4A classification. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes, 5-4 currently, and ranked 53rd in all classifications, and 18th in the 5A classification. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald here at the Coyote Den. We are on KSVPTV.com, no radio this afternoon. And the starters for the Lovington Lady Wildcats is going to be Aubrey Alexander, the 5'2 senior, followed by Aubrey Aranda, the sophomore, and number 14, Ashlyn Barunda. Number 24, Erlin Salcido Jr., and then number 42 is Abigail Souse, the freshman. And the Lovington Lady Wildcats are coached by head coach Chief Bridgeforth, assisted by Daniel Corral and Carson Ritter. And for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, the starters for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, number 1, Misha Hinthorn, senior. Number 5 is Brianna Castro, sophomore. Number 21 is Daisy Smith, senior. And number 23 is Mila Moore, senior. And then number 33, Elena Tarin, sophomore. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes are coached by head coach Daniel Smith, assisted by Jeanette Martinez, Joey Martinez, and Anthony Redding. Okay, looks like we're just seconds away from tip-off here. Coach McDonald, the Roswell Lady Coyotes played the Lovington Lady Wildcats December 12th and defeated them pretty soundly, 65-33.
Yeah, not really a very competitive game at all, although I remember when we did the game that we said how much improved Lovington was over last season. Still really no match for the Lady Coyotes that night. The Lady Coyotes were hot from the three-point line in that game, had 2 players with, I think, either at least 5. So
right.
we'll see if that plays out this way. I expect this game to be a little closer.
All right, there's a tip-off, and the Roswell Lady Coyotes will gain control here in this first quarter, 0-0 with 7:54 remaining in this first quarter. Smith with the ball, passes it on over, swings it over to Brianna Castro. Castro kind of just controlling the offense here. One of the things, talking with Dan Smith, he just really wants to see his Roswell Lady Coyotes improve on a daily basis, and he feels that's what they're doing. Really taking the approach right now, trying to drive the ball a little bit more than usual. He still wants to kick it out a little bit with the three-point range, but he does want to take that different approach this time.
Yeah, and I think that's wise. You got to be a little more balanced and not just rely on one aspect of the game offensively. Defensively, I don't think they need to do much different than they've been doing. I've been, pretty pleased with their defense so far this season as we get nearly a turnover there.
Yep.
But, I'm sure Coach Smith wants his girls to kind of differentiate their offensive attack.
Yeah, the Lady Coyotes just got back from the holiday tournament in Clovis and did fairly well up there. They beat Dexter pretty soundly, 60-10. They lost to Las Vegas Robertson, 60-44, and then lost to Sandia. That's also ranked in the top 5, I believe. We'll go over that in the broadcast later on. Looks like Lovington will get on the board first, 2-0 as the Lady Wildcats lead. Sandia did beat Roswell 59-34. All right, here it is, Brianna Castro, the sophomore, dribbling with her left hand. There's Smith now. Going to take it from three-point range, up and no good. Rebounded by Hinthorn. Not in three-point range. It's going to be only good for 2 as she was on the line. Roswell Lady Coyotes putting a little bit of pressure defensively. And Hinthorn right there is going to have to be real careful reaching in. Luckily enough, it worked where she was not fouled.
Yeah, she struggles with foul trouble, has on almost every game. So she does need to watch those ticky-tack fouls. At least she did not get called there. And, I love that she's confident shooting the ball when she's open. What do we got, an offensive foul?
Looked like there was an offensive foul on number 14. Looks like Barunda. There's going to be a 30-second timeout. Guess what? We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lady Coyotes was going to say softball, basketball here on KSUPTV.com.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote basketball. I don't know why I have softball on my mind right now, Coach. It's getting close to that time as well. 2-2 here in this first quarter, and Daisy Smith now guarded by Borunda. This is what Smith's really good at right now. She likes a three-point shot. She can shoot it from way downtown. But as we mentioned earlier, Coach, I think that they really have to work the inside game a little bit more than – or at least a little earlier than usual.
Oh, I think so. Whether it's driving to the basket, as Henthorne misses the three there, whether it's driving the basket or getting the ball into the post. There's a turnover.
Okay, Henthorne now gains control of it again and swings it on over to the right side with Smith. Smith back to Henthorne. Henthorne thought about going inside a little bit, but here's Brianna Castro, and she's going to get called for the travel.
And right now, Coach Bridgeforth for Lovington he's got a box and one defense on Daisy Smith. He's got a girl just chasing her and trying to deny her the ball. So they're obviously concerned about Daisy, and Coach Bridgeforth probably just wants to see if someone else can beat him, but I think we have enough shooters where that could certainly be the case.
Oh, number 5, Aubrey Aranda will score for Lovington once again. And you're exactly right. Darine, she is a sophomore natural lefty. Along with Castro, another lefty. They're going to move that ball to the left side a little bit and take some shots. But there it is right there. Look at Smith, three-point range, misses, but rebounded by Darine, and Darine goes a little deep there, misses. So it's 4-2 in favor of the Lady Wildcats, and it looks like then they get Smith with the foul.
Yeah, and I don't like the call.
I don't either.
I mean, there's no play on the ball. There's no play on the player. They just got tangled up.
Yeah, there was no intent.
Yeah, just because a player goes down doesn't mean that it's a foul, and I don't agree with that at all.
I with you, partner. Oh, Henthorne again reaches in there. Did not get called for a foul. Good defense by Henthorne. But now it's going to be Aranda again from three-point range up, no good, and rebounded by Elena Tarin. And they're going to say it's out on Lovington.
Yeah, Lovington thought it went off of
Maya Castro.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Smith with the inbound. Kind of curious to see if Coach Smith will go to his bench soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty late to play all the starters here with half the quarter already gone.
Yeah, it's a 4-2 in favor of Lovington. They still have Kirtland Central up there. They got to change that up there.
Oh, yeah.
But 3:47 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, and just right on cue, you see Coach Smith go to his bench. And turnovers are traded there by both teams. And you'll get Emma Esquivel in. We haven't seen her for a while, so good to see her back out there.
Yeah. Okay, 4-4 is the score. Looks like Buendia will have it, drives, kicks it back out to number 10, Castro. Three-point range up and no good.
And Tarin's hitting the boards early this game.
And this is where Emma Esquivel has the ability to drive, get in there, and she's very effective. She's so quick. That's another lefty right there, natural lefty. Drive the ball and get her some opportunity to score. But a different contest here in this second game between the Lady Coyotes and the Lady Wildcats. Okay, dribbles is going to be Buendia. I think Mr. Carrasco saw the same thing I did with Boleyn and Kirtland. They just got to change it to Roswell and the Wildcats.
Yeah, and there's one of those reach-in fouls with Henthorn that you referenced earlier.
That's the third time.
Yeah, and now she's finally not gotten away with it.
Yeah. Oh, good job by Morales, and here comes Morales. Dribbles to the right side, looks left. Is she going to take it herself? No, and
nice.
That's going to be a nice little shot. Little alley-oop there to Esquivel.
Yeah, couldn't finish, but nice attempt there and a good look from Morales. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. So they got Tarin on that one. It'll be a two-shot foul for, is that Salcido?
You got that angle over there. I see the two. I think that's Salcido. Yeah, it is Salcido. Salcido with the second shot, and she's going to sink both of them. Another key thing, we've said it all year, we're in the 10th game of the year for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, and this is so important that they have to get better, not only defensively, offensively, and they have to really capitalize on their free throws.
Oh, yeah, free throws, and you know, they force so many turnovers. They've got to make the most of those as well. So that's where they've been inconsistent this year. When they get it right, you know, they're a pretty good ball club, and when they don't, they do struggle.
Morales baseline, and bounce passes it over to, I think that's number 10. Isn't that Jalen Benitez?
It is. She is checked in. And good idea from Morales there, but it is going to go down as a turnover.
Okay, full court pressure for the Roswell Lady Coyotes.
Good D by Henthorn there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Henthorn.
I mean, that's the way you play defense there. You know, you don't go with the reach in. You play defense with your feet. Pick your spots with your hands.
That's Olivas now, top of the key. Gives it to Buendia. Buendia swings on over to the right side. And see, that's another thing, too. You have Aranda open. It looks like they're not open, but she's really open. If they get the right, pass over, I mean, and I think you understand what I'm saying. She is open.
She is, and, you know, that's where they're going to struggle a little bit defensively because of the lack of size.
Yep.
But as long as you can cut off those passing lanes, front them when you can, know that you got help behind you. You know, all those things work out, and you can still play good defense and not be as tall as the other team.
6-4 is the score with 1:40 remaining in this first quarter. And there's Emma Escobar. She goes up with the left hand, and she is going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get Buendia with the foul. Just the second team foul for Lovington. I almost said Kirtland.
There's that missed free throw by Escobar. And the second one is no good. They say there's a lane violation?
No, off the Coyotes.
Okay.
On the rebound, either Benitez or Morales knocked it out there.
And there's Benitez going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, different game than we saw last time these two teams got together. I think Roswell had a pretty good number after one there with several threes already, and now they've just got 2 buckets and both of them 2-pointers.
I was actually in the office earlier trying to find that information. It's actually, I know where it is now. I just remembered, but I was, you know how we broke it down by quarters, and you're exactly right. The Roswell Lady Coyotes actually, last time they played them, had many, many 3-pointers in that first quarter. First quarter for the Lady Coyotes in general have really struggled this year.
Yeah. And then in that game where they did have the good first quarter, I believe that was the game where maybe they didn't score in the second quarter or something like that. I mean, it was.
Sounds right.
Yeah. So consistency's definitely been an issue that Coach Smith's been wanting to work on, and I'm sure that's what he asked for from Santa, a little consistency on offense.
Yeah. All right, there's the shot by number 20, Buendia, no good. And here comes Escobar and the Lady Coyotes. There's going to be a pass, beautiful pass, and Benitez has her shot blocked. I was looking at I did watch a little bit of the last game with Kirtland Central and Belen. I really thought Kirtland Central played pretty well.
Well, that's a storied franchise to be sure. Girls basketball, they've won
look at that
state titles as Myra Castro knocks down first three of the game for either team.
Yeah, Myra Castro.
And Kirtland, a 5-point lead, largest lead of the game. As the Coyotes have another slow start here.
In quarter one, for sure. Kirtland Central. Actually, they're in the 4A classification, I believe, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
It is. They are in the 4A classification. And they're ranked 8th. 7.9 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I got a bad angle on that, but there's a foul on number 10, Jalen Benitez, and I didn't see a foul there. It just looks like she went up.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. So 9-4 to score, and this is the biggest lead of the game for Lovington. As they're going to just let them go across court, waste some time here, and see what happens. And right behind her back is Elizabeth Buendia. And three-point shot opportunity for Myra Castro's up and no good. And at the end of one, Lovington with a 9-4 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball. We'll be right back.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com. We're here in the second quarter of the holiday tournament. 9-4 is the score as Lovington leads. On the court for the Lady Coyotes is Smith, Castro, Escobar, Morales, and Elena Tarin. There is Escobar. Kicks it back out to Tarin, and Tarin kind of has some trouble with it, regains control. And there's Escobar baseline. And Castro misses the little jumper.
Yeah, that's about a 4-footer, and you got to make those. I mean, that's an easy, uncontested 4-foot shot, and that's ones you got to have. And going to have a foul on the rebound on Lovington. Let's see if it's on.
Yeah,
Rhonda. Okay.
On the court for the Wildcats, it looks like it's Alexander Aranda, Myra Castro, and Salcedo. And I get the other number here. It's, I think, Buendia. All right. There's Lovington again with Buendia. Going to kick it back out to Alexander. Lovington really playing good ball here.
Well, yeah. I mean, we talked about their improvement the last time we saw them here, but they've played themselves. That's Buendia scored them.
Again. Yeah, Lovington really has, they're a 6-3.
Yeah, got themselves a number 8 ranking, top 10 ranking in 4A girls basketball. So
yeah.
You might even say they're favored in this game, and they played like it.
Well, interestingly enough, last time they played Roswell was December 12th. They've only played one game since then, and that's against Santa Teresa. So they've practiced a lot since then, but they beat Santa Teresa 61-29.
As we get a foul in Lovington here. So Aranda with their second quick foul. And now we're going to get a timeout.
Is it going to be a 30 or 60? We'll see.
30.
All right, we'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSUPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
11-4 is your score here at the Coyote Den as the Lady Wildcats from Lovington currently lead the Roswell Lady Coyotes. And Daisy Smith will go to the line and shoot two. The first one is up and good for Daisy Smith. Yeah, it's there's the second one, misses, so 50% so far for Smith, but goes back to the three-point line and misses, and I'm not sure who the foul's going to be on.
No foul. It said he hit the support cable there. And
oh, okay.
You could actually still see it moving a little bit. So
you got your glasses on, don't you?
Good call.
Okay.
Nice call there, Larry Grant.
Buendia stopped her dribble, gets it back now, guarded by Henthorne. Lady Coyotes is kind of playing little zone here.
Yeah, just playing their normal matchup zone. Ooh, good hustle by Buendia. Not Buendia, see who it is. Number 14, that's Barunda. Just out hustling the Lady Coyotes to the ball, but it will be a jump ball, and looks like it'll go to Roswell.
Okay, Brianna Castro is trotting across half court. Looks to the right, passes left, and now Escobar swings it out to Henthorne for three. Up in and out, no good. I'll tell you what, with Escobar, man, she has a good left arm, I'm telling you.
We've seen that.
Absolutely.
We have a wide open look. Can they capitalize? No, well, not yet.
Yeah, Alexander misses the three-point shot, and
yeah, it's a foul on Henthorne, and it's going to be her second. She'll probably have to come out, but that's a foul that you make right there, because otherwise that's an easy 2 points for Lovington. So that's a good foul. But when it winds up being your second foul, then she probably has to come out.
Yeah, and there she is right there. Henthorne will come out as Morales won't come in the ball game.
So Morales doesn't get the rest she probably, Coach wanted her to have, but
right.
she'll be ready. There's a turnover.
All right, here comes Castro. Quick outlet to Escobar, and she's going to be called for the travel.
And that's too quick on that travel call. I'll just say it. It's too quick on that travel. She didn't have possession of the ball. How do you travel until you have possession of the ball?
Yeah.
Nice
oh, gosh.
play.
That was number 20, Elizabeth Buendia again. She might lead in all categories here, huh?
Well, she's having a good start to this game as Roswell turns it over now.
Okay, Buendia. I don't know about that call either.
Another turnover for Lovington on the travel.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
but it's going to be a turnover, as you mentioned. And this is where Roswell Lady Coyotes are going to have to capitalize. They're down 13-5 here with 4:50 remaining in the first half. There's Morales from three-point range, and good.
First three-pointer of the game for the Lady Coyotes as they try to sneak back in this one, still trailing by 5 here.
There's a three-point shot again, and that's Buendia again. And Roswell, here comes the Coyotes now.
And Tarin's got about 5 rebounds already.
Smith from three-point range, and good.
So here's what Roswell's capable of. They can get threes in bunches. They can get a rebound or turnover here and get another one. They could maybe force a timeout.
Yeah, it'd be a new ball game by all means. Kind of the momentum kind of switched here in the second quarter as the Lady Coyotes kind of just running gunning a little bit.
Well, and that's, I think, what they want to do. Another turnover, give it up.
Yeah, there it is. As you hear Smith saying, give it up. And there's Emma Escobar for 2. New ball game. And there it is, the timeout by Lovington. They will take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment as the Roswell Coyotes tied it up. You are listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
I'm here.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. As we're here in the second period, 3:45 remaining, and had a 2-point layup by Emma Escobar to tie it up. You saw what happened there, huh?
Yeah, Roswell a little late coming out of their huddle.
That's all right. They got back on the court quickly.
Oh,
and
that was a trouble.
There's Escobar with the steal, as she's going to go to the basket and take the 4-footer, and good. Oh!
Yep, snuck out.
Snuck out, didn't it?
Lovington going to try it 1-on-2 here. No, she's going to back it back out. Ooh, good skip pass.
Buendia for 3.
Buendia leading all scorers with 7 of her team 16. And a 3-point lead for Lovington, but it has been Roswell High's quarter so far. Got Sarai in the corner waiting. She
got to give that up quicker. And Sarai from 3-point range, and she is
off the mark as she gives the embarrassed grin on the way back down the field.
Yes, she did. Okay, Castro for Lovington. There's Buendia from 3-point range, and she is going to miss as it's on the front of the rim. Here comes Brianna Castro. You got to give it up quicker. And there's Sarai Morales with the left-hand layup, and good. So 1-point lead for Lovington now. And there's Castro going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, they've got to do a better job of picking their spots to be aggressive. That's going to get called. I mean, that's going to get called even when you don't foul them most of the time.
Every time.
Because of the nature of the way you're trying to go after the basketball. And now, oh gosh, now we're in bonus.
Yeah, Buendia is going to the line. She will shoot the 1-and-1 as, yeah, it's the 17 foul for the Lady Coyotes. Buendia, the first one is up and good.
Yeah, when you play pressure defense, you don't want to get turnovers by swatting at the ball. You want to get turnovers by intercepting the ball. And that keeps your aggressive players out of foul trouble. And then you want to try to run.
Right.
Usually, now Coach Smith doesn't really push after getting turnovers, and I don't know if that's by design or not. But
all right, Buendia sinks the second free throw, and By all means, she is the key factor for the Lady Wildcats in this ballgame.
Oh, absolutely. 9 points. Leads all scorers. There you go. Go up, Mila.
Mila Moore gets her ball batted.
Yeah, hard to shoot over the 6'5" players without some kind of post move or something. She did go up with the left hand.
And there's a runner by number 30. That's Cairo Levis. So a 5-point lead now. And here's Castro, left-hander, going baseline. She's going to kick it back out. No, reverse layup, and that's going to be good.
Nicely done for Brianna. As she went with the reverse there to
real
get
good
around
job.
the shot blocker. Schaus blocked the last shot, but couldn't get to that one.
Castro with the ball for Lovington, gives it back to Buendia. Castro thought might shoot the three-point shot. The runner's up and no good and failed. Opportunity for Lovington, and it's going to be out on the Lady Wildcats. No check. They're saying it's going to be out on Roswell Coyotes.
I'm going to say Mila Moore touched it last, so Lovington with another chance here as they run their inbound play. And the post has to leave the lane at some point. There she goes.
Okay, they're just kind of playing man-to-man now, the Lady Coyotes. Buendia kicks it back out to number 12. Castro for 3 and no good.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Tarin, her second, so she'll probably get a breather here. And Coach Smith looks at Misha Henthorn and says, oh, well, now, wait a minute, she's got 2 as well. So maybe Morales gets deprived of her break again or go deeper into the bench.
That's Buendia once again at the free throw line. I'm sorry, that is
Salcido.
Salcido, Erlin Salcido.
So Lovington remains perfect from the line. They look like a different team than
totally different.
earlier this month.
And Salcido sinks both free throws as the Lady Wildcats go up 22-17 with 51 seconds remaining in the first half. Castro with a shot, up, no good. And let's see what Coach Bridgeforth's Lady Wildcats going to do here. If they're going to take one shot. Buendia goes behind her back and back to number 30, Olivas.
Well, Coach Smith taking a big chance as the big girl scores Abigail Schaus. Her first bucket and back up to a 7-point lead, and I think that's the largest lead of the game now.
Yeah, Schaus is the correct pronunciation.
Well, if this is the situation defensively, then Bianca just needs to take her to the hole because that's a mismatch.
Well, right there, you had Emma Escobar open in three-point range. They need to get that ball up to her quicker. I mean, because she can shoot the rock.
Sure.
Three-point range.
So it looks like Coach Smith got away with leaving Tarin in.
Yeah. All right, so at the end of 2, the score is 24-17 in favor of Lovington. We're going to take a break. You are listening to Lady Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com.
I'm here with Freddie Sosa, sales manager at Richland Motors. I heard that supply numbers are changing. What do you think, Freddie?
Well, Mike, I could talk about the 70 used cars and the 30 new cars that we have on our lot. But the number I can't get out of my head is 756. That's how many vehicles we have sold so far in 2022. Thank you to Roswell and our surrounding communities in what was supposed to be a pandemic. So on behalf of myself, Travis Hicks, and the rest of the Richland Motors staff, thank you for choosing to ride for our brand, Richland Motors.
See the folks at Richland today, 2601 West 2nd, Roswell.
Hey.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Buying a sewing machine from a big box store or online might seem like a bargain, but in this case, you really do get what you pay for. Just the machine. No lessons, no help with figuring out why it isn't working the way you expect, and no one close to fix it. Buying locally from an authorized retailer may cost a little more, but in the end, it will save you time, money, and aggravation. Come see me, Chris Ann, at So Easy Sewing, 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell, and let me show you why it pays to shop local. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
Let the countdown begin. End 2022 on a high note at Big O's year-end sale. Head to Big O for our best deals on tires, brakes, oil changes, and more from December 12th through January 8th. And right now, get a $70 Visa reward card or Visa virtual account after online submission on a set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Plus, get an additional $70 prepaid MasterCard on installation purchase of sets of 4 Michelin passenger or light truck tires. No resolutions here, just giant deals to get your car ready for the new year. But hurry, you only have a few days left to save. Go big at Big O during our incredible year-end sale, December 12th through January 8th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for terms and conditions. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event in sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571. Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. You are listening to Lady Coyote Basketball. We got about 18 seconds before we resume the third quarter. Lovington Lady Wildcats currently in the lead, 24-17. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald on KSUPTV.com. Coach McDonald, do you have some stats for us, sir?
I do. For Lovington, Aubrey Aranda had 2 points. Myra Castro had a 3-pointer. Ashlyn Barunda had 2. Erlyn Salcido had 4 points all from the line. Kira Levis and Abigail Schaus pitched in with 2 each. And 9 points. Leading scorer was Buendia for Lovington. For Roswell, 2 from Henthorn, Castro, and Esquivel. 5 from Morales and 6 from Daisy Smith.
All right, we begin the third quarter now, and Buendia, as you mentioned, the leader for the Lady Wildcats, actually the leading scorer in this game, just got the ball taken away from her, but there's Henthorn for 3. So it looks like Coach Smith made some adjustments, and Henthorn was in foul trouble in the first half with 2, but hits a key 3-point shot to make it 24-20.
And a block shot, or actually might even call that a steal, as Esquivel can't convert, but nice defense.
Okay, that's going to be Castro for Lovington. That's
I think they're going to get Salcido on the foul. They are. So first foul for Lovington, and that will give the Lady Coyotes the ball.
Okay, here's Castro. Back to Henthorn, and she really wants to take that 3-point shot again.
Well, it was a good one. The last one she took, not just because she made it, but a good shot selection. As she was open, was well behind the line, didn't have both her toes over the line like the shot she made in the first half. And chance for 3, no. Good sportsmanship from Daisy as she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, one of the things that Coach Bridgeforth, what I saw at least in the first quarter, is they really did the boxing one on Smith for a little bit, and now they're kind of going based on that man-to-man defense. See what happens here with Smith's first free throw. First free throw's up and good.
Well, and you know, I'd say it maybe worked a little bit, the boxing one on Smith, but you know, I wouldn't recommend that defense unless it's just really a special situation.
Right. Smith misses the second free throw. It's a 3-point lead now. Aranda kicks it back to Buendia. Excuse me, that's number 10, Castro. Myra Castro for 3. 27-21 now.
2 threes in the game for Castro. Got to keep an eye on her.
Henthorn can be called for a travel. Pretty close, it looks like.
I don't think so. I don't think it was very close. Yeah. I don't think she traveled at all. So Esquivel will pick up the blocking foul. First on her, first of the quarter and the half.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you.
I mean, just because you ball fake
is not considered a walk.
And take off doesn't mean your pivot foot moves.
Yep. Castro guarded by Castro. Oh, and that's going to be a block.
Block shot.
Let's see if Brianna Castro's going to go with the right-hand layup, and good. 27-23 now with 5:54 remaining in the third quarter.
Get to the sideline.
Good defense by the Coyotes. And, this time they're going to get Brianna Castro.
I might get Daisy.
Uh-oh. They are going to get Daisy Smith.
Yeah, and I think that was probably right. They do call the foul on the floor, so it's a non-shooting foul. And timeout, Dan Smith.
30 seconds. We'll be right in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
I'm here with Freddie Sosa, sales manager at Richland Motors. I heard that supply numbers are changing. What do you think, Freddie?
Well, Mike, I could talk about the 70 used cars and the 30 new cars that we have on our lot. But the number I can't get out of my head is 756. That's how many vehicles we have sold so far in 2022. Thank you to Roswell and our surrounding communities in what was supposed to be a pandemic. So on behalf of myself, Travis Hicks, And the rest of the Richland Motors staff, thank you for choosing to ride for our brand, Richland Motors.
See the folks at Richland today, 2601 West 2nd, Roswell.
27-23 is the score as the Lady Wildcats lead here in this third quarter. Buendia will inbound.
Too easy.
That's way easy, and that's Salcido with an easy basket.
Yeah, that's just poor interior defense. And right when you think oh, nice.
Good job by Emma Esquivel. Drives baseline for 2. There's another pass, and 2 more points for Salcido.
Yeah, just a tough shot, contested shot in the lane. And now we're getting some scoring going.
Castro for 3. And that's Brianna Castro.
You're there. Good job.
Kind of just, now we're seeing some action here as both the Lady Coyotes and the Lady Wildcats kind of moving the ball a little quicker.
Yeah, it got Mr. Carrasco off his feet down there.
Yeah, it did. Kind of just a little bit of a stall, but there's Buendia. I thought right there she might have traveled a little bit, but the official didn't see it, so it's all game. And that's
going to get hit, though.
That's going to be her third.
Yeah, she wastes fouls. I mean, that's just the bottom line. She wastes fouls on ticky-tack reach-in stuff, and you know, Coach Smith needs her in the game.
Absolutely.
And she becomes unavailable.
Well, she's definitely a shooter. And good job by Esquivel. And there's the baseball pass.
Outlet pass.
And Brianna Castro in for an easy 2. Yeah, Esquivel, just a very, very special kid athletically. I'm telling you, she's good.
Yeah, she is. So Barunda scores, and now Daisy Smith will go back to the line.
Now the Lady Coyotes really going to the basket, creating fouls.
Yeah, I mean, they need to force the issue a little more, not just pass it around and look for a 3. I mean, that's not an offense.
And right there, my friend, that's going to win a ball game. As Smith sinks her first free throw, Benitez will enter the ball game, and Henthorne will have a seat.
So Benitez in. I don't believe we've seen Velasco in this game, Coach. I wonder if she's not feeling well.
Not sure. We haven't seen Velasco. And limited on Tarin as well.
Yeah.
Not sure. Good defense by Esquivel.
Yeah.
And in the ball game is number 30 is Cairo Olivas for Lovington. Inbounds it quickly to Barunda. Now to Aranda. Now baseline is Olivas, and might be a foul on Morales.
Yeah, and that foul's okay because that takes away an almost for sure 2 points. So I'm okay with that. She had no fouls coming in.
And so it's on the ground, though.
Yeah, foul on the floor, so they don't even get to shoot for it. So I think that's a good foul. There is such a thing.
Sure is.
Golly.
Yeah. Go ahead.
A lot of coaches don't like to play man-to-man defense when the other team's inbound and under their own basket, and that's why. It's just too easy to set one little screen. All it takes is one player to get away from somebody. And will it be a turnover? It will.
And there's Morales with, Benitez with 2 points with the left-hand layup.
I'll tell you what, that's tough because Benitez is not a lefty. And that was a tough catch and shoot there for Benitez. There's Roswell hanging in, down just 1. And there's the worst shot in basketball right there, both toes on the three-point line.
Yeah, it is. Aranda misses the three-point shot, and there is Morales. Good pass by Castro. Now the Roswell Coyotes take the lead for the first time.
First lead of the game.
36-35.
Oh, got a rebound.
And you hear Bridgeforth saying, "Pull." Well, much improved Lovington Wildcats. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, partner. They struggled so much last year. Coach Scott, and this is partly his doing,
Yeah, of course.
Getting these players ready for this year and trying to build. Then he got the opportunity with the Goddard boys and took it. But, I really think Coach Bridgeforth is building on what Coach Scott did. Good call there from Stanley Smith on the held ball. But yeah, they're much improved from what we've seen even earlier this year.
Excuse me. Here's Daisy Smith back to Benitez, and Benitez is going to the hole, and she is going to be fouled.
Yeah, and just going up strong. Not going up just to get fouled. Give yourself a chance to make the shot. But I thought maybe she was going to score 2 left-handed points in a row or baskets in a row.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
First foul on Barunda. 14 foul as Benitez able to knock down the first one. And those so important free throws, as you often say, partner.
Well, this
Lovington perfect tonight, 6 for 6. Roswell not so much, but a steal by Castro.
Great job defensively by Castro.
Oh, nice pass.
There's Benitez and Mila Moore with basket, good for 2. So here comes Lady Coyotes as they extend their lead, 39-35 now.
Another turnover.
Benitez.
Oh, nice pass.
Benitez showing a little bit of energy here in quarter 3 with 2:24 remaining in this third period.
Yeah, nice block shot there. A lot of time those kind of blocks get called for fouls whether they're blocks or not. And now Moore a chance to get 2 quick buckets, and now both coaches playing man-to-man defense underneath their own basket.
Yeah, full court pressure by Roswell now, and there is a quick outlet pass and another block. And there's a 3-point shot for Lovington, up and no good. Rebounded by Moore. Gives it to the sophomore Castro. Castro for 3. Good.
Good looking shot.
And there's what Dan Smith likes. Likes to see his girls on the ground scrapping for the ball.
Yeah. And they got a foul on Lovington there after Castro got the steal. So it's going to be Roswell ball. And second foul on Buendia. And now a 9-point lead for Roswell. I mean, that happened in just a flash.
Well, Castro from 3, no good. And Mila Moore with the rebound and gives it back to Castro. Oh, the look-away pass. I loved it.
Oh, great idea, but you got to deliver the ball, and she chucks it over to one of the cheerleaders.
Well, in the first quarter, Lovington, they led 9-4, and then in the second quarter, they led 24-17. And just like that, the Roswell Coyotes, Lady Coyotes it is, 44-35 now, 9-point lead.
And getting a real spark from Mila Morris. She narrowly got the steal there. That's going to be a full timeout for Dan Smith.
We'll take timeout, too. You're listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Buying a sewing machine from a big box store or online might seem like a bargain, but in this case, you really do get what you pay for. Just the machine. No lessons, no help with figuring out why it isn't working the way you expect, and no one close to fix it. Buying locally from an authorized retailer may cost a little more, but in the end, it will save you time, money, and aggravation. Come see me, Chris Ann, at So Easy Sewing, 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell, and let me show you why it pays to shop local. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com. We're here in the third period as the Lady Coyotes take a 9-point lead all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden is right. They had 17 points at the half. They've got 27 in the quarter. We still got a minute and a half to play.
Yeah, Coach Smith really made some adjustments there and kind of working out as both squads here playing man-to-man defense.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I would think 27 would be the best quarter of the year for
pretty close
for the Lady Coyotes. I mean, that's a lot of points in a quarter. And like I said, they're not done.
Yeah, just amazing.
And Lovington has 9 in the quarter.
I think we saw one game where you had Tareen and Smith. They had multiple three-point shots and they were successful with that, but it's pretty close. This could be the best quarter of the Lady Coyotes season. There's Buendia for a 2-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Elena Tareen. There's an outlet pass to Smith, back to Castro, and Castro's going to take a 3-point shot, and good. So Castro, I believe, might be leading.
Not might be. She's got 13 in the quarter. No one else has 13 in the game.
Benitez knows that she probably shouldn't have done that there, but
and here's a mistake.
Yep.
And you know, that's the way we do things. Coach makes a mistake. We feel it's a mistake. We say it's a mistake. That's the 4th foul on Benitez. So, you know, it shouldn't have any players picking up their 4th foul in the 3rd quarter. That's just not. And honestly, it's probably the responsibility of one of his assistants to make sure he knows about foul trouble. But Benitez, who's been a nice little spark off the bench.
Well, and I did see his assistant coach, Joey Martinez. He did reference to.
Did he?
He
when
did.
she picked up her 3rd?
He did.
Yeah, then that's on Dan. Then.
Yep. And I did see that because he goes, I saw it. He goes, there's 3 on her.
You know what? I think you did. I think I saw that too.
So, okay, this is number 12, I believe, shooting. That's going to be Castro. As she sinks her first free throw, now makes it 47-36 in favor of the Lady Coyotes.
Now, this quarter just shows you what the Lady Coyotes are capable of. You know, when they really get the defense going. Oh, and it was a foul on a 3-point attempt as well. I didn't realize that. So, Lovington stays perfect from the line. 8 for 8.
And did you jinx them?
Yep. Never seems to fail, does it?
I'd do the same thing, partner.
Bianca, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. You're hotter than a $2 pistol. Come on now.
I mean, wide open. You take that shot immediately.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the hot hand out. Coach is saying
he might have said something
he's playing
differently.
For one. I get it. That's being coachable. But, man, if you're the hot hand and you're wide open for the 3.
Right there. Take it.
Give it to her right. I mean, I'm getting her the ball.
I'm giving her the ball every time right now. Kick it out.
Kick it, let her shoot it.
Yeah, Smith's going to get 2 points, and that's going to end the quarter 49-37 in favor of the Lady Coyotes. Just like that, the Lady Coyotes turn it around in quarter 3. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVP-TV.com.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVP-TV.com. As you and I referenced, an impressive quarter of basketball for the Lady Coyotes.
Yeah, huge quarter.
And Mila Moore might be called for that.
Yeah, just her first. From Mila is going to put them at the line, isn't it?
Well, it should, because that should be the 8th team foul. It is.
7th or 8th.
I believe it's going to be their 8th.
That will put the 6'5 freshman Abigail Schaus at the line shooting 1+1.
Okay, Schaus misses the free throw, and here comes Brianna Castro, the hot. Brianna Castro and Elena Tarin for 3, up, no good, and good job by Moore.
Nearly throws it away.
And Smith short on the 3-point shot. Another turnover on Lovington. Tarin's going to kick it back out of here.
Skip it.
There it
Skip
is.
it.
Exactly. Castro from 3-point range and good.
On fire. Her 4th 3 of the afternoon.
Brianna Castro. Who is she? Wow. She's just turned it up tonight.
Yeah, she really is. Got the start tonight and has played like a starter to be sure. She had 13 in the third quarter, 16 here in the second half, and a long way to go yet.
And there's Escobar. Kicks it to Mila Moore. No good. Look at Castro. Not only is she doing it offensively, she's doing it defensively, and now she says, come get me again because I'm going to take another 3-point shot.
Well, she should.
Oh, look at her. She's wide open over here on the baseline. And turn around. I don't know if that was a walk. That was not a walk.
Dan Smith definitely doesn't think it's a walk, and I tend to agree with him.
I agree with Dan Smith. Pivot foot.
Yeah, David's been a little walk happy tonight. I'm just.
He has. We're going to have a little conversation. Okay, they're trapping now. Full court pressure by the Roswell Coyotes. Buendia for 3 and good.
Yeah, nice looking shot from Buendia there as Lovington gets it.
Yeah, 52.
12.
Yeah, 52-40 now. With 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
And a 20-point swing from Lovington's biggest lead to Roswell's biggest lead.
Yeah, I'm just.
And really, it's come off the press. The press and good three-point shooting, obviously. But and Henthorn back in the game, playing with fouls. And there it is.
Another turnover. And the press has been effective here for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. Here comes Daisy Smith.
See, and I want Roswell to push the ball here, and I think Dan Smith does too. But in this situation, when it's not there and you got this lead, go ahead and run your offense. Go ahead and be a little more deliberate. As a heat check for Castro. She can't hit her 5th 3.
Well, at the conclusion of this game, we'll start the Sunrise Optimist Pocorn Invitational Basketball Tournament as the Lovington Wildcats will be taking on the Piedra Vista Panthers. That game is scheduled for 6 p.m. It will be broadcasted on KSVP TV. It's just going to be video only. We will not be doing that game. And then at the conclusion of that game, then you and I will come back and do the Roswell Coyote game.
I guess
and they take on the Kirtland Central Broncos.
For some reason, I thought we were back-to-back, but there is a game in between there. So.
Yeah, yep. There's going to be a full timeout for the Lady Wildcats. We're going to take a timeout, too. We'll be back. You're listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVP.TV.com. And I'm going to say,
in times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
Let the countdown begin. In 2022 on a high note at Big O's year-end sale. Head to Big O for our best deals on tires, brakes, oil changes, and more from December 12th through January 8th. And right now, get a $70 Visa reward card or Visa virtual account after online submission on a set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Plus, get an additional $70 prepaid MasterCard on installation purchase of sets of 4 Michelin passenger or light truck tires. No resolutions here, just giant deals to get your car ready for the new year. But hurry, you only have a few days left to save. Go big at Big O during our incredible year-end sale, December 12th through January 8th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for terms and conditions. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote Basketball. You are listening and watching as Henthorne scores 2 points to make the score 54-41 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in this ball game.
And that's a nice defensive play there by a couple of Lady Coyotes as they get another takeaway. They forced at least 5 in each quarter and really cut back on their own turnovers. And that's been a big reason that they turned this game around from being down 9 to now up 13.
Now it's Castro. They're gonna.
Yeah, they're out on her now.
Well, that's okay because there's Mila Moore. Baseline. Now she gives it back to Henthorne. That will also shoot from 3-point range. And there's Castro. Oh, I thought she was wide open again.
Well, little outside and working her way back. So.
Well, Smith is trying to use some time here. Make sure they get an open shot.
Well, and actually doing this at this point in the game is showing a lot of respect for Lovington. You know, not trying to push the issue, but being smart with the basketball here. Moore nearly loses that one.
Well, and I'm okay with that too. I really appreciate the fact that he's doing that.
Well, and he's got the ball handlers to pull it off.
Okay, they're going to stretch the ball out there, and there's Castro going up for the layup, misses. Actually, it was blocked, and Mila Moore was there. Got the rebound and scores 2, 56-41 now, as the Lady Coyotes took a couple minutes off the clock.
Yeah, that was perfect possession there. Take some time off, get the bucket, get your press set up.
And that's going to be Henthorne's fourth.
Yeah, 4 on Henthorne and send them to the line. That's the last thing you want to do is stop the clock and put them on the line. And Henthorne's just got to be a little more disciplined than that. Got to be aware of the game situation. You know, a steal gets you almost nothing towards your victory today.
Buendia misses her free throw, as the Roswell Lady Coyotes have 19 fouls. Next one will put Lovington in the double bonus. As we mentioned earlier, in this Holiday Classic tournament, first round, actually the teams in this tournament is Kirtland Central played Berlin earlier as Kirtland Central defeated Berlin 66-35. Of course, Roswell's leading in this contest 56-41. Don't have any results from ground zero as Academy was playing Miramaya, and then looks like Dexter playing Goddard at 4 o'clock. We'll get those results for you. Smith with the ball now, and Buendia is going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, good call.
I'm sorry, I keep on saying Buendia. They all look alike. That's actually Olivas.
You know, they do look alike. They all do that same ponytail, and there's a similarity there. Not making excuses for you or anything.
Yeah, no. I'm glad you referenced that, Coach. And there's Castro again. You probably don't want to foul her. She might.
Well, you can't two-hand hand check there. So,
yeah.
Oh, boy, that's a quick jump ball, which will count as a turnover for Lady Coyotes. Way too quick on the jump ball.
There's Castro.
Yeah, and here defense wants to defend the 3 without fouling. And good defense there. Another turnover is Mila Moore, who's had the best game I've seen her play. She may have had a better game than we didn't do on the road this year, but this is her best game at home this year for sure.
For sure.
Doing really well off the bench, doing her job. She's never going to be a big scorer for Dan Smith's team, but she does the dirty work, defense, rebounds.
Yeah, and they're just for the stall right here, it looks like, and
yeah, not even really looking to shoot at this point, I don't think. I mean, they would obviously take a wide open layup, but more than anything, yeah, and you don't want that. That's good defense. And won't be a turnover as the possession is going to Roswell. Another tied up ball would be a. And now Coach Smith says enough of this. We're going to try to score now.
Well, I love it. That's good ball right there, and
yeah, and a turnover.
And a turnover, yep. Okay, Hinthorn. Oh, when Dia falls as she gets over.
Yeah, non-contact, just slipped.
It's going to be on the ground, and it looks like they're going to get Olivas for the foul.
And a good job not calling a foul when she went to the floor there, because she did just slip. A lot of times it's kind of a knee-jerk reaction for an official to blow the whistle in that situation and give somebody a foul. Third foul on Olivas. That'll put Tarin on the line, and she will miss.
Give me another turnover, huh?
That one's going to stay Lovington ball. So now pretty much with the game in hand, as long as you don't foul quickly here. Just play defense and rebound, and you'll win the game.
Yeah, at this point, looks like the Roswell Coyotes are going to win this ball game. It is 56-41 with 1:36 remaining in the contest. Looks like they'll be taking on Kirtland Central tomorrow at about 2:30. Here at the Coyote Den. Castro, she wants 3 more points to her category there, but I don't blame her.
Yeah, and she was wide open for a layup there, and they just they either didn't see her, didn't think she had an angle. I'm not sure the decision-making process there, but boy, was she open. The whole bench got on her for that.
And Dan Smith just said, hey, no.
Well, now it's just a minute, and it's a 15-point lead, so they may not even foul. You can just –
well, why would you?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
So I mean, you can try to get a 5-second call, play close-up defense like that. But
there it is. There's the foul.
And that's okay, too.
By Olivas.
I mean, you never want them to give up.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's giving up. I think it's just real smart right now. I mean, you still have –
it's okay not to foul there.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to be a quitter or anything.
Right.
It's just obviously you're not going to win the game. No reason to foul.
Well, a lot of credit to Coach Bridgefort's team. I mean, much improved as we mentioned, and I think his kids played hard tonight, and
yeah, I think he's got a shot on the consolation side of the
absolutely.
bracket too. I think he'll do okay. They'll play Berlin tomorrow at 1 here at Roswell High, and then if they win that one, they would play for the consolation championship as Castro gets her 5th point of the quarter. 20 in the game for Castro.
That's big.
Yeah, it's 1/3 of the team's points and 2 for Aranda there.
Well, the scoring continues with 40 seconds left.
Just hold it, Daisy, till they come to you. There you go.
There you go.
Just
They're saying, Bridgefort is saying don't foul.
And that's good coaching as well.
Don't foul, just, so Lovington, well, I don't know if that was a foul. I didn't really see it.
Well, when they're contesting a dribbler and they go down, that's one thing.
I was scribbling here as.
And that's going to foul Olivas out of the game.
The Lovington Lady Wildcats will be taking on the Belen Lady Eagles tomorrow. That game will start at 1 p.m. and that will also be broadcasted. Excuse me, it'll just be streamed.
Right, streamed audio only, right? I mean video only.
Video only, yep.
So you can catch any of the games, but the commentary will just be for the home team. And if there's a Roswell-Goddard matchup, I believe that will be the Goddard broadcasters there.
Yeah, I believe that's
because that would be played at Goddard.
That's correct.
They're the main host of the girls tournament, and Roswell is the main host of the boys tournament.
That is correct.
No shot, Tarin.
Okay. Well, you hear Coach Smith saying no shot, but he goes ahead and does it anyway. So, all right, well, that's going to be the ball game as the Roswell Lady Coyotes defeat the Lovington Lady Wildcats 58-43. So tomorrow's contest, Belen will be taking on Lovington tomorrow at 1 p.m. here at Roswell High School, as we made reference to. That game will be televised only. And then the Roswell Lady Coyotes will advance and we'll play Kirtland Central tomorrow at 2:30. That will be broadcasted on KSVPTV.com. And you will have Coach McDonald and myself broadcasting that game. We will get some more information for you on the Academy Miramaya contest, and then, of course, the Dexter Goddard contest. Coach, you got any statistics for us?
I sure do. Scoring by quarter, Roswell once again starts out slow, just 4 points in the first. A better second quarter where they scored 13, and they trailed 24-17 at the half, but the third quarter was all Roswell High as they explode for 32 points in the quarter. Holds Lovington to 13 and lead 49-37 at the half. Last quarter won by Roswell as well. Outscored them 9-6 in the corner to get your final score of 58-43. Scoring for the Lovington Lady Wildcats, it was Schaus, Olivas, and Malaya Castro with just with 2 points, I should say. 4 from Aubrey Aranda. 5 points from Ashlyn Barunda, 6 from Myra Castro, 8 from Erlyn Salcido, and the leading scorer for Lovington was Elizabeth Buendia with 12, although she was nearly held scoreless in the second half. For Roswell High, just 7 girls in the scoring column, but it was enough as Benitez came off the bench to score 3. Emma Esquivel came off the bench to score 4. 6 points from Mila Moore. 7 points each from Sadae Morales and Misha Henthorn. 11 from Daisy Smith. And the leading scorer in the game was Brianna Castro, 20 points. And there you have it, partner.
All right, well, sounds good. Well, I do have an update as Albuquerque Academy, they did defeat Miramaya 31-28, so that was a good contest there. So Academy will advance, and at the end of 3, Goddard currently leads Dexter 44-10, so it appears that Goddard will advance as well. And then, so you have Miramaya will be taking on, more than likely, the Dexter Demons tomorrow at Ground Zero. Again, we're going to close this one out. Lady Coyotes advance. They defeat the Lovington Lady Wildcats in the holiday tournament, 58-43. They'll be taking on Kirtland Central tomorrow at 2:30. We're going to take a break here as the Poe Corn tournament will begin here at 6 p.m. as the Lovington Wildcats will be taking on the Piedra Vista Panthers. And at the conclusion of that game, Kirtland Central will be taking on the Roswell Coyotes at 7:30. That game will be played here at the Coyote Den. Art Sandoval, Kellen McDonald signing off. We'll see you here in just a moment.